Hello everyone! Feels good to be back on this channel, VJ. My name is Esther Eze. I once did a video on this channel with my friend Victory. It was an interesting video. Please do well to go check it out, like, give us your comment and hit the subscription button.
Welcome back to this channel. Today's video is basically going to be about, well, I don't know what to say. That's what I'm saying. Today's video is basically going to be about breakups and friendship. So now we stumbled on a video, and in that video on YouTube, yes, and in that video we actually saw a comment that got us talking, and I felt like, okay, fine, let's make a video about this. So it's about breakups and friendships, so just enjoy yourself. Now it says, I never knew that friendships aren't meant to last forever. I never knew that very deep, long-lasting friendship could fall apart. These concepts are new to me, and people have been telling me friendships are for a purpose, and when that purpose is over, the friendship comes to an end. I refused to believe. I kept holding on. I'm currently living these experiences and gradually coming to terms with this reality. A few years ago, a very valued friendship of about 13 years fell apart. More recently, a friendship of over 20 years from teenage years fell apart too. For this one, definitely our perceptions no longer aligned, and it was driving me crazy how it was possible that this BFF of decades thought the things they thought, and in the way they thought of them. I am in this school of learning, and that isn't fun. But I'm learning to guard my heart and move. Wow. Okay, so basically, friendship is a very, should I say, very general subject that I believe everybody should be able to relate to it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody should be able to relate to it. We've all had our good and bad experiences when it comes to friendship, and we actually really feel like talking about this thing is very important. Now, this is a lady that has that's had friendship, like long-lasting friendships for like 13 years and 20 years, and all coming to a halt. And she's still like trying to like come to terms with the fact that this friendship is no more, and you know, she's really finding it hard as well. You know, she's saying something like it's a school and she's learning to move. So this brings us to some list of questions we are going to be asking, and these questions all spurred from this video and from the comments coming from this video. So do you think friendship will last forever?
Okay. Coming from my own view, a friendship is supposed to last for a lifetime. If I'm to say, just give it to chance or give it to fate. It's not like you and somebody, maybe you guys have an issue that will warrant you guys not being friends, or there might be something that would happen, maybe in your understanding, bridging maybe level of the way you see things, and you guys will just want to maybe give each other gap. Not like you guys, yes, not like you guys are not friends, not like you guys are not ruling, but you guys just want to, okay, you are there, I'm there. So I will see it like, let's just give it to fate. We can be good and we can not be good. So when it now comes to some special ones or some certain kinds of friends, ones that you always fall back to at every time, yes, you don't really even need to have a plan or the mindset of it lasting forever. Definitely it's going to last forever.
Well, friendships are supposed to last forever. We are humans. When we deal with people, we don't deal with people with the mindset that we want to deal with them temporarily. Unless we are trying to be toxic in the sense that we're trying to be parasitic to them. Friendships are very important to me, and they are very valuable to me. So as something I will not want to like make something very valuable to be temporary. But then we can give allowances for a breakup, just like marriage, right? Nobody ever gets married to divorce, but divorce happens. Sometimes it's even necessary. So also it's friendship. You don't go into it with the mindset of, okay, fine, this friendship is going to be a temporary friendship. Going into my friendships with the mindset that I want this to last forever. If I am your friend, I want us to be friends. I want us to give birth to children. Let our children also be friends, and if possible, let our grandchildren continue the friendship.
Wow. Really?
That's actually the plan. Well. When friendship ends, there was this verse in the Bible that I actually saw, and I was like, wow. And it was, I think some disciples walked up to Jesus, and they were like, a lot of persons have left you, nobody's with you again, like your disciples have left you and all that. We are the only ones left that are still following you. What is going to become of us? And Jesus said something that was very interesting. He said, they left because in the first place they weren't for me. So that got me really kind of like one kind. Maybe that has a different interpretation at Spa. Maybe if you are really going to hold on to your faith, then you hold on to it forever. But when it comes to friendship, I do not feel like when friendship ends, then there was never friendship in the first place. But then I can only say that when friendship ends, the attitude of the two people involved at that point will determine whether there was a friendship at the beginning or not. For example, marriages. When we see people who have once loved themselves and cared for each other, they've done lots of intimate stuff, and all of a sudden marriage comes to an end, and you see them coming online and they are trolling themselves. And I'm like, wouldn't there love among these people? Personally, I feel like if there was truly love, then no matter what happened in that relationship or that friendship, even though you still want to call that person out or try to like bash that person, you'd be very considerate as regards that person. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I believe the state of that breakup will determine whether there was love at the beginning or not.
Generally, it's supposed to be a two-way thing. Yeah, it's supposed to be balanced because we are still human. Definitely, I might try to tolerate or try to endure, but for the fact that I'm a human being, I'll still get to feel like, I always do this for this person, but this person hasn't done anything for me. Not like you are angry, but you are like, is it that this person does not have the mindset? You will be wondering like, why can't this person just do not all of what I've done, but at least a little, to just show the fact that okay, I'm your friend, like to just give you that sense of belonging. So I just feel it should be balanced. I had a little issue with someone that initially I did share my stuff with this person. Then it got to a point I wasn't having that, like I was running out of provisions. So if this person come around and like give me milk, I want to take tea, I want to take this, and I say I don't want, the person start flaming up like I'm lying and start bringing up funny things like I'm huddling it, I don't want to share, and I don't want to do like that and all of that and all of that.
Friend, so you're supposed to share whatever you have with her.
But I don't have it. It's not like I have it and I don't want to give.
I personally feel like even though you have it, it is yours for crying out.
Yes,
it is
ours.
Yes. It is yours. It is left for you to decide whether you want to
share
or not. So you can still have it and say, no, I don't want to give it out. And everybody will still be fine. That is the entitlement. Can you now say that, okay, fine, I have this thing and I have a friend that wants it, and I deliberately say no because I am not comfortable with it? Do you think it's okay? No, I'm not saying that's what you do all the time.
Okay.
But I'm not talking about as regards boundaries.
Okay, in friendship, there are ways whereby you can compromise. Compromise is allowed. But, there's one thing with human being again. I still bring this word to human being because our mindset is just so wild. The way people act, you be like Jesus. And this thing, the way it all starts most times, maybe you might just be doing it on a very low key, and that person will not feel like, okay, since you started, you need to keep doing it. Maybe you just on your own free will, you bought Pepsi for the person today, and the next day again you were having it to change, you bought Pepsi, and one day it comes like this, you didn't buy.
It's not like okay.
Maybe another day again, and very funny. Maybe it happen to be that you saw someone else and you bought for this person, the person will not be like,
I thought I was supposed to be your friend.
So our mindset, and one thing that brings about this issue is when you don't even know your place in the person's life. You feel like you start feeling like, once you guys are friends, just understand yourself. Basically, understand yourself, know what this person likes and what this person doesn't like. Try to be open to each other, and in that wanting, if this person gives, try to be make sure that you two give give back. Let's not just be coming from one end. Even if you don't really give back, maybe physical things, let it be that there is an attribute of your being that this person gets back.
Now, as for me, entitlement is a very big turn off. Now, I understand the fact that when you are my friend, I am supposed to favor you. For example, if I'm in the midst of so many people and I consider you a friend, now when I am supposed to like maybe help others, you should be the person that is going to come first on the list, and that is why you are called a friend. I'll favor you more than I will favor every other person. When it comes to entitlement is now when you now begin to feel like whatever you need and I have the ability to provide, I have to give it to you because I'm your friend. Now on my part, I have to be responsible with the knowing that because you are my friend, I am supposed to favor you. But on your part, you are not supposed to be feeling like I am supposed to favor you. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. When it comes to a friend helping the other friend, it is not the person that is receiving that is supposed to be demanding like you have to do it. The person should be with the mindset that, okay, fine, you are my friend. If you can, please give it to me. If you cannot, then it's okay. I respect your boundaries. While on my part, I'm supposed to be feeling like, oh my god, this person is my friend. I'm supposed to help this person. I'm supposed to be of help because this person has no other person. But when you now begin to now have that thought, the thought I am supposed to be having, which is this person is my friend, this person has to give me, it becomes wrong. It's same thought, but for the giver it is right, but for the receiver it is totally wrong. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You are my friend, I'm supposed to help you, which is okay. I'm supposed to help you, I'm supposed to reach out to you because you have no other person. But when you now begin to have that thought saying that you are my friend, you're supposed to help me, you're supposed to give me that, you're supposed to give me that, it becomes toxic because you don't respect boundaries. You're supposed to be having the mindset that, okay, fine, you are my friend. If it's okay with you, if you are comfortable with it, then give it to me. That is the standpoint you're supposed to be coming from. That's when it comes to entitlement. Personally, on my own part, I feel like there's a very high tendency that you'll be entitled to someone you are very close to or you are used to. So most times, personally, as much as I don't like entitlement, I don't like people being entitled to me, I personally check myself to ensure that I am not entitled to someone too. So for example, there's something that Esther does. I'm going to say this in public that we stayed together and we stayed for like months, and most times when I wake up, I'm usually like, when I sleep and wake up in the morning, I'm usually like the grumpy one. I can wake up, but it's very hard to stand up from the bed until it's like 10 minutes to work time. No, not 10 minutes. Until it's like 20-30 minutes to work time, and you see me standing up and I'm trying to hurry up and all that. But she wakes up really early, and there's something she does. When she wakes up, she boils water for herself, and then she goes to the bathroom and bathes. When she's done, she will put water for me, and so that whenever I wake up, I'll be able to get this water and use it to bathe for myself. So she did it first day, and I was like, wow, interesting. Thank you. And I was really, really happy. The second day she repeated it. Third day she repeated it. So somehow I began to like preach to myself, like, how do I put it? This is something that she does willingly by herself. Now when I now begin to wake up every morning expecting that she's supposed to boil water for me to bathe,